Nerdgasm fans? Jerry here, aka Barnacules, and today we're doing an unboxing of something that I bought a whole lot of, so I have a lot of experience with these guys. This is a CyberPower 1500 AVR 900 watt sustainable UPS, which stands for Uninterruptible Power Supply. I'm sure every one of you out there in computer land have heard of these, and what they're really great for is if you live in an area where your power is not stable and it goes out a lot, computers don't like just having the cord yanked on them. They're not like a laptop where you just unplug them, they got an internal battery and they go. When they get unplugged, you lose data, you have corruption, you have problems. So this solves that. By connecting it to your computer, it actually provides enough battery power to keep your computer running from 8 minutes to an hour, depending on what kind of computer it is. And it can also send a signal to it to shut down so that your computer knows, oh, power's out, and it starts the process to shut down the computer safely. Now, I use these all over in the man cave. I actually have two that are dedicated, not CyberPower, they're APC, but I have two that are dedicated to run these three screens in front of me, the Xbox, the big computer, and the mixer board and sound system. And then I have two more UPSs, one's a CyberPower and the other one's an APC that run the other server, the other machine, and the video editing station, which if you haven't seen my man cave review video, go check it out. So let's go ahead and bust this thing open and take a look at what's inside. Looks like we just got some foam here. Let's make it easier on ourselves. We'll just flip it over and dump it. Okay. The box is empty. Go ahead and get rid of all this foam. Looks like I'll have to do a little vacuuming later. Alright, so comes with a bag that I just ripped open even though it has a Ziploc. Getting ahead of myself, guys. So it comes with a USB cable. This is what you plug into your computer so that the UPS can notify your computer when power's been lost. And you have a coax cable because it also doubles as a surge protector, so you can run your coax and you can run your phone line with this phone cable through it. And that way if lightning strikes your house or whatever, it'll burn your house down, but at least your computer electronics won't fry. They will burn from fire instead. So here's the PowerPanel software that comes with it that you can install on Windows, and I believe it also is supported on Mac. Nope, it looks like it's just Windows. So on this, you install on Windows, and you can manage your power profiles and everything like that. And of course, a project registration and some simple instructions. But we don't read the instructions for UPSs because we're crying out loud, at the end of the day, it's just a battery. Let's go ahead and take this off here. Now, the first thing to notice about UPS is they're heavy because they contain lead-acid batteries. This one has two replaceable lead-acid batteries in it, and they are heavy. If I had to take a stab at it, I'd say this thing's probably 30 to 40 pounds. Now, the one thing I like about these CyberPower UPSs, other than they come with a partial charge on them, so when you push the power button and fire them up, you get this cool LCD display on the front that shows you the battery's 3/4 of the way charged or all the way charged, the output voltage, tells you the load capacity, so if you overload it, it'll warn you and beep at you instead of just tripping the breaker immediately and blow it up. So it gives you a little bit of time to react before the thing goes thermal. And you can actually switch between kilowatts usage, percentage utilization, amount of battery capacity left, the number of estimated minutes left, and its current discharge rate. It's actually really, really cool, all the little things you can see on the LCD. And hopefully it's picking that up on the camera so you guys can see that. These LCDs I know sometimes don't pick up on camera very well. And it's beeping to let us know that the power is out. And if we flip it around to the backside, you have a serial port here that if you have a really old legacy computer, you can set up serial communication with it. You have USB, and you have two coax in, one out, and phone one in, one out. And then on this side, you have a surge protector. This is not off the battery, so these four are just surge protection only. And then these four over here are battery, and there's one that's spaced out so you can hook an AC brick to it. So I really like the layout and the form factor of these CyberPowers because they're just so small. The form factor is fantastic on them. And honestly, I've used APC and CyberPower, and I have a CyberPower UPS that's been running my home server 24/7 for the last 5 years. And it's still kicking along strong and hasn't had any problems. And usually the batteries in these things have to be replaced about every 5 years. So I'm really happy with CyberPower. So CyberPower or APC, they're both fantastic. APC you will pay a little bit of a premium for though, guys. And the cord on it, these are usually about 6 feet. And you can see it, that beeping noise you hear is just the UPS letting you know that the power is out. I don't know if you can disable that sound. You might be able to, because it only really has one button. Oh yeah, no, it does. It has a silent operation. I can see there. There we go. I think we just turned it off. But yeah, you can turn it on or off if you want. The obnoxious noise would get pretty old pretty fast if you were just using it to power a laptop, which is also cool if you ever have a power outage and your laptop battery's dead and you're like, oh crap, I wish I could use my laptop. Go, hey, do I got a UPS on any of my computers in the house? Because if it's been plugged in that whole time, it's completely fully charged. You take that off and hook it up to your laptop, this guy will run your laptop for a couple of hours at least, depending on the laptop. I mean, if it's like a Razer gaming laptop or like a high-end MacBook, you're going to be, you know, probably getting a half an hour or an hour usage out of it. But who knows? I'd actually be curious, because I've hooked laptops to these before, but I've never run one dead on a laptop. So I'd be curious to see what your mileage is if you guys have actually used it for that application. So let me know. But guys, pretty simple unboxing. This is not a complicated piece of hardware in any way, shape, or form. So let me know if you guys have any questions down in the comments. I'll be sure to answer them. Check out my other videos. I sure do have a lot of them now. I think I'm over 160 at this point. And also, just a heads up, guys, you might want to subscribe because I have a big video that I'm working on. It's a funny video. It's comedic, but it's also realistic, if that makes sense. I don't want to let the cat out of the bag, but it does involve this little piece of hardware right here. So the reason why I'm doing this unboxing today is because I actually need this to create the other video, and I think you guys will get a kick out of it. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and until next time. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, favorite, and subscribe. It helps me a bunch. Also, come follow me on Facebook and Twitter. I love interacting with you guys.